Nadeko to hold World Press Conference at Chicago City Hall over President Tinubu'S University certificate saga. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. He explained that the purpose of the conference is to provide journalists and the international community the opportunity to ask the needed questions that will properly investigate and shed more light on the alleged forgery of the Chicago State University CSU certificate by Nigerian President Bola Tinubu. The National Democratic Coalition Organization NADECO USA will address a World Press Conference on Monday in Chicago, United States. Comrade David Adeniko, Publicity Secretary, NADECO USA, disclosed this in a statement signed on Thursday, noting that the World Press Conference is scheduled to be held on Monday, October 23, 2023, at 9:45 a.m. prompt inside the Chicago City Hall, the citadel of democracy in the state of Abraham Lincoln. He explained that the purpose of the conference is to provide journalists and the international community the opportunity to ask the needed questions that will properly investigate and shed more light on the alleged forgery of the Chicago State University CSU certificate by Nigerian President Bola Tinubu. It said, and I quote, National Democratic Coalition Organization NADECO USA, in its determination towards ensuring quality and sustainable democratic development and the growth of a citizenry in Nigeria, Africa's most popular nation, is organizing a historic World Press Conference inside Chicago City Hall, the citadel of democracy in the state of Abraham Lincoln. The purpose of this historic press conference is to provide journalists and the international community the opportunity to ask the needed questions that will properly investigate and shed more light on the alleged forged certificate from Chicago State University CSU by Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is part of a statement signed by the Publicity Secretary of NADECO, Comrade David Adeniko, and made available to the news media and journalists today. Today, Thursday, 19th October 2023. The purpose and goal of the historic World Press Conference is to bring to the force some of the mind-boggling questions they are begging for answers and to demystify any mystery behind the alleged forged certificate to protect the integrity of the Chicago State University CSU and, more importantly, to safeguard the unblemished records of many law-abiding citizens of Nigeria that are living abroad. NADECO USA is a firm democratic organization that has strong faith in the freedom and power of the press. The watchdog of democracy will allow the international press to open up can of worms if there is any for the world to know. The struggle to save Nigeria from corrupt and bad leaders must continue, the statement added. Well, if you ask me, this is very unnecessary. Very, very unnecessary. No, if you ask me, we see they fight for this country and only us know. In fact, it's sure for me, say, na principalities and powers, now they always go sit down for that presidential seat. There is nothing you can tell me. Principalities and powers. Nigeria recognize people who can actually go to that seat and do better. But they don't allow it. When I think back, since this is our most recent founded democracy, and I think about Abiola, MKO, I'm like, now so they don't allow that man sit down for that seat. You know, I keep thinking people who we felt this really, you know, Nigeria felt that this person maybe go really good there, make things work. They no go give that person the opportunity to come out and thrive, knowing fully well. So this person will make this country better. Like I said, now principalities and powers, now some people want. And it is unfortunate because members of Nigeria, as in citizens of Nigeria, our mentality, some of us, is bad. Now, this thing happened post-election. Post-election, I've said this before, was seated in a gathering and they were talking about, politics, and all of a sudden, they now start talking about Nigerian politicians. And one was like, if you see the way that particular person was saying it as if it is okay, that he preferred politicians that gives money. That he prefers politicians, after all, is the money their own. It's not government money that have been there for ages, and this thing what they tell you. A person papa, what am I saying? Person grandpapa. I was so pained. I was really, really pained. Listen to him. Say, somebody will come and say, no, they share money. Say, how is it possible? Say, that the one way shop now gets now. One person papa. Why I'm saying this is because these people, called these old people, will come outside tomorrow, say, the youth, they know sabi talk. Now you make see, if you do it, they say anywhere way of the day, disgrace himself. Woman, children, go so give and that disgrace. As in, they will multiply them times 100, give and them shame and disgrace. The people who also have this type of mentality. You understand? I am pained because we know people who can actually make this country better. We recognize them before election, but it can't be like, say, like I said, maybe during that time, during the election time, they will now become, as in some people will now become the weapon fashioned against us in this country. Otherwise, are we supposed to be here? Nigeria don't stay how many years? It just be like mama we born Pekin. Pekin don't they over, if they reach 70, that Pekin never gets sense. You think that mama go dey happy? That mother can never be happy. Making born Pekin. Make the woman consider their life. This is in Pekin no get sense. It is very painful. I had never seen anywhere Nigerians hold any press conference in Americans hold any press conference in Nigeria. We always relegate ourselves in Africa, which I said this conference is unnecessary. Now we need to know what's with the face. No only us fit talk. No only us fit talk. Yes, it is bad enough that these people, but I bet me could they run our mouth inside here. We could not carry our dirty learning because it will affect all, whether you like it or not. It will affect everybody. It will affect all of us. The press conference is unnecessary, if you ask me. Whether I like it or not, there is this stigma already. Already, if you are in Nigeria and say, for your fellow African country, you are a threat. They start saying you are somebody who is a thief. Forget. Like I said, in this country, we are the weapon fashioned against ourselves. If we really want Nigeria to work, believe you me, Nigeria will work out. It will not take a generation for Nigeria to get better. This thing I'm telling you. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.